It's Wednesday morning and BBIG is sitting at the $8 level. Taking a look at the chart and talking more about BBIG and what could happen if this $8 level can hold. Breaking it down right here in this video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Patrick here, and well, we're going to dive into the chart on BBIG and break it down, talk about what I'm looking at and what I want to see happen today going into the end of the week. It's Wednesday morning. We still got 2 more days this week to go. BBIG, can it be a self-fulfilling prophecy? A self-fulfilling prophecy. Let's take a look at the chart. All right, so right now we're looking at the daily chart here on BBI. All right, so right now we're looking at the daily chart here on BBIG at that $8 level. You can see right now you got that just a lot of consolidation support at that $8 level in this area, $8 to $9, a lot of price action there. So basically, we're gonna just draw this just like that, and that's gonna be our area of support. Obviously, we draw lines on charts and we make areas of support at that point. Now, the thing is, for me, what I will be looking to do today is I'm looking at the $8.50 call options. If they hold the $8 level, if we can hold the $8 level here on BBIG on Wednesday, we still have Thursday and Friday. If we could push from that $8 level, I would believe that we could push $10 to $11 by the end of day on Friday, or possibly even squeeze higher. The ultimate goal would really to be, let's push up here to the $12 level into the end of day on Friday. And then next week, we could open at an even higher price at the $18 to $20 level next week if we could push above that $12 level here. But obviously, there's a lot of, ifs and or buts there, and, things have to happen here. Like, there needs to be volume, there needs to be action. BBIG needs to do something here today. Obviously, this is all hinging on the price action from today. If we can get a move, we can get BBIG moving back up here to the $9, $10 level by the end of the day, I think that would be very bullish and obviously would set us up for a nice move higher. The problem now is if we can't hold this $8 level, we have this support kind of down here at the $7.50, $7.80 area on BBIG. And so that would really kind of be our line in the sand if this can't hold. Because if we look at the chart here, the problem is, let's look at the 2-hour chart. After we break through that $7 area, it's basically 6. And then after 6, it's basically back down here to the $3 level. So from 7 to 6 to 3 would be our next targets if you're going to be shorting this, if you are buying puts. So that's something to think about as well. I might buy some $7 puts depending on the price action today. So $7 puts are looking tasty right now. We're pretty much going sideways at this level, at the $8 level right now, consolidating. We've seen that happen before. But really the question is now, do we have that price action come back in where we can push up off of this $8 level and try to push back up in here? So, really this move would look like this at this point, if we can get a push up there. So the idea is we hold this trend here. Now we push back up because we've touched off of this trend. I was a little worried that pullback to the $10 area was not going to be deep enough. But now, the question is, okay, we've gotten to this $8 level. Can we push back up here, $9, $10 area by Friday? That'll really kind of be the question. Because if you look at the move before, we really had a lot of selling from that $12 level. We had a lot of selling down there to $8. And then that was really when the move started. We consolidated at that level. But I want to see some volume coming back in here. Really the volume just drying up on this move right now on BBIG. This could work in our favor as well. It could end up trapping shorts more, but it could also just kind of fizzle out and could not go anywhere from there. So really comes down to the question of, are buyers going to look for that opportunity to push higher? We really haven't seen any other big moves. We got this move right here on INDP right now, INDP. This move's happening. Look at this, from the $8 level up there to $20 right now there on INDP. The problem is there's no options. You can't trade options on INDP. There's no options being written on this stock. But look at that move this morning from the $11 level up there to $22. So a lot of hype on this one right now. And INDP, I guess they had some news this morning, FDA news. And look at that thing up there now to the $19 level. So basically yesterday, trading at $7. This morning pre-market pushed up there to 13, and then we got the move from the $11, $12 level all the way up there to $22 at open. Like I said, there was no options to trade there on this stock. So really, only thing you could do was to buy the stock and trade it by buying and selling the stock. But look at that move from that 1170. Look how beautifully that broke over that pre-market high there on the 15-minute chart, and then it was off to the races. The pre-market high there was 1286. It broke above there. It kind of almost turned that into support there and then rallied up there now to the $20 level. So INDP, it's up over 170% right now, making that big, massive move. Pretty insane to see. Back over here to BBIG. Again, looking to see if that $8 level can hold. Like I said, it really comes down to what happens today. If this $8 level can hold, I would believe that we can hold 8, kind of push back up here to the $9 level. And then on Thursday, Friday, we could retest $10, $11, $12. And then possibly next week, get that final squeeze we're looking for here, my friends. So today, the line is drawn in the sand, that $8 level being very important to hold. We want to see that $8 level hold here. Looking good on most time frames. We're right there at that $8 level. I want to see some push up there. Let's get some push up here at 850 level. We could push up a little bit. Show that there's still some interest. So there's still some buyers that are interested in buying BBIG. That's what we need to show here, people. We need to show that there's still some buyers out there that are waiting to buy and waiting for this to squeeze. So that's really what it comes down to here. It's coming down to the price action at this point. But you can see even on these recent pullbacks, we had a lot more volume on these pullbacks, and we just have no volume right now on this thing. So like I said, that could really kind of just be the nail in the coffin. There's no hype around the stock. There's no volume around the stock. No one's trading it. Then that's not going to play into the short squeeze theory very well. Or maybe we go sideways for a little bit. We can hold that $8 level. And I guess, at the end of the day, I'm saying it could kind of, it's like a 50-50 here. But we know that, number one, we are at that $8 level of support right now. We also, like I said earlier, if that $8 level can hold, I would believe that we see $7 pretty quickly, and then 6, and then after 6, it's not looking good at all there. So BBIG, definitely keeping an eye on this one today to see where we end up at. Like I said, I want to see this thing kind of push back up, show some strength off of that support area there. Yesterday, pulling back, just kind of getting demolished yesterday from that 960 area all the way down there to about 775 or 768. So again, retesting the $8 level here. It'll be interesting to see what happens today. And the great thing is, by the time this video comes out, you guys will probably already know what happens. So by the time you watch this video, well then, yeah. So that's pretty much what I'm watching here. BBIG, let's see what happens towards the end of the day. If we can get this move, if we can go higher. It really comes down to that $8 level, needing to hold here. We need to hold that $8 level here on BBIG today. So if you guys haven't already, do me one big favor. Hit that like button, subscribe button, all the buttons down below. I'll talk to you guys later on. Yeah.